Yes, it is me. I know. I've been recovering from a great trauma this week. So I use hair trimmers because I don't know. I just resent the fact of buying. Just now I learn why. Maybe beard trimmers would be the way forward. But so I was trimming a little bit because I was trying to grow it really long, like Gandalf, you know. And sometimes you went like that, and literally took a chunk across there off. So I had this long bit here, and I was like, oh mate, a little tear came out. Ooh, 6 months of work has gone down the drain. So I shaved it all off. And I'm just letting the old bit of a man stubble come through. My daughter reacted by saying, "Don't like that, Daddy. Don't like your face." And I'm like, "Thank you." I've had lots of comments of "you're young" and everything, but I still scare myself in the mirror. And even now, doing this YouTube, I'm like, "Oh, who's that weird man?" Oh, it's me. Anyway, that is a much ado about nothing. Waddle or fly. Let's see what the Bible verse says today. So we're doing this from Choose Life 365 readings for radical disciples by Simon Gillibone. And here we go. So the title is Waddle or Fly. Waddle or Fly. And the Bible verse is Mark 10, verse 27. It says this: Jesus said to his disciples, "With man, this is impossible, but not with God. All things are possible with God." I'll read that again. Jesus said to his disciples, "With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible with God." You and I, we follow the God of the impossible. For me, a mere man would, with all my hang-ups and weaknesses, my dreams will be impossible to fulfill, but not for God. With him, all things are possible. So we have a realistic vision of who we are, but also a real vision of who the Lord is. It's got capital Lord there, so Yahweh, you know, the Tetragrammaton. I love that. It sounds like a transformer, but it's not. It's the theological term for the Lord, the Yahweh, the name of God that is so powerful and so cool. Anyway, here we go. Have you heard the parable of the waddling ducks? In a certain town of ducks, each Sunday morning, all the ducks waddle out of their homes and waddle down the road into church. They waddle towards their favourite pews and sit down. The duck choir waddles in and performs a few duck songs before the pastor duck waddles to the pulpit and delivers a thundering exhortation. Dear ducks, God has given each one of us wings. These wings enable us to fly. Yes, we can fly anywhere, anytime. Our scriptures even tell us we can soar on wings like eagles. Nothing can hold us back, so let's get out there and fly. The gathered congregation of ducks give a hearty Amen, and they waddle home. Nobody wants to waddle home if there's the option to fly. And there is. Jesus said, "Come to the edge. It's too high. Come to the edge. We might fall." Come to the edge. And they came, and he pushed them, and they flew. So here's to flying today. Whatever that will look like, it will mean standing firm on the promises of God and launching out into the purposes of God. Remember, the one who calls you is faithful, and he will do it. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 24. And this is the prayer that comes at the end. It goes, Lord, as I hesitate on the edge, help me to trust you today and fly. Amen. Amen. Boom. Like, seriously, that just, yeah, it completely and utterly is true, isn't it? Sometimes we choose the comfort or the easier option. Sometimes we're just too scared of failure to even attempt or even dream about it. But I wonder what things God's calling you to do. I wonder what things are in your heart that God's put there, and you're like, oh, I really want to do that in my deepest, but I'm not going to because that's scary. I'm going to be vulnerable. And what if someone criticises? What if someone brings me down? So I want to share a little bit about my life and what's going on in the world of Vienna. Confession time. I go to Slimming World. Yes, there we go. Shameless plug there. Not at all. It's really funny. I'm one of about 3 guys that go, and there's about 50 other ladies that turn up as well, of which around, I think the average age is around, well, I don't want to gauge the average age, but let's just say they're older. And it's quite interesting, actually. It's almost, I've never been to an AA meeting, but you know, like you see on American movies, it's like everyone sits in a big circle. It's a bit like that, not quite, but it has that kind of American vibe of like, woo, we could do it type thing. And it's really, really encouraging. And I've got to say, I'm 5 weeks in and I've lost around 17 pounds, which in modern speak, well, it's a stone, over a stone, which is really cool, and it's 2.2 pounds to a stone, so around 7 kilos I've lost. 7, I think there's 7, yeah, 2.2, yeah, around 7 kilos I've lost, which is really cool. I'm noticing it around the waistline, and I'm noticing it with my energy levels and stuff like that. And just saying, yeah, no, great, you shared about your weight loss program that you're on and stuff like that. But the big thing is that I really didn't want to go, because I was just like, oh no, you know, social suicide or whatever. You know, I'm a youth pastor. I should be active anyway and doing all that. And but I thought no. So me and my wife go every Friday morning. It's brilliant and really enjoy it. But the thing that has got to me is that I've lost that initial weight, and I've got now a load more energy. And so yesterday I went for a 5k run, and I managed about 3k of it, and then walked the rest, brisk walk, so that you can't sing. Apparently if you walk briskly so you can't sing, that means you're walking fast enough. It's a good pace. So I tried that, and I did it, and I was really chuffed, and it felt really good. Done a load of press ups, stuff like that, and just it felt really good. And it got me to thinking, you know, sometimes we carry stuff around with us, and it's needless baggage that we just need to and we need help sometimes to get rid of that needless baggage. And that's what I look at Slimming World like. It's a bunch of people that need help to get rid of a needless load of baggage, literally weight that is weighing them down. They need to get rid of it, they need to shift it. And the way they do it is you change the way you're thinking, and you change your habits. And for me, it's a big principle of I think it was Franklin Roosevelt said, don't leave what can be done today till tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. And I so easily say about tomorrow, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow, or yeah, I'll do that. You know, I need to take out a bin or whatever, take out the rubbish, and it'd be like, you know, yeah, I'll do that. I'll shove it down a bit more, and that can wait till tomorrow. And then it's really hard to get out of the thing, you know. And we put stuff off, and we put stuff off. Don't leave what can be done. Do what can be done today. Don't leave it till tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. And I was just like, whoa. And then I think about impossibilities. So the weight loss, the fitness stuff, I'm actually challenging myself. And a friend of mine is into adventure racing. So he's booked me on in May 19th at the Cotswolds, Adventure Star or something it's called, Quest Star, that's it. And I'm going to be doing a crazy adventure race. Look it up on YouTube, it is insane. And I'm really looking forward to it. So that's my goal. I'm going to be doing it hopefully to raise money for a Romania trip. I'm not going to Romania, but I want to raise money for it because I went last year and it was really awesome and really cool. And you help kids out there, and the kids get water from a village tap type thing. It's like proper like mind blowing. Like whoa, and it's like 40-degree heat as well. And I was doing it was good exercise. Anyway, and it's just great to show them love of Jesus, because that's why we do what we do, isn't it? So weight loss, sport, getting fit again. For a purpose and for a point, living a life that is surrendered to God. So I've been getting back into worship and leading worship, so that's been really good. And we have a thing called immersive worship, which is like really cool. Call it immerse, and basically you just do one big set of worship songs that you led by God, and you kind of like mess about with the bridges and go back and forth and just see where God takes you, and it's really cool. And we just ask the Holy Spirit to come, and some people sing, but there's not like projected words. It's just the whole thing of just being there in the presence of God and worshipping Him, and it's just really cool. I enjoy that, and it's cool. Been doing preaching as well, which has been really scary because it's been to adults. Young people, fine, but adults was a real big step, and I really enjoyed it. I just haven't kind of like really gone for it. And so I just want to, is there stuff that you're just like, if I do that, I'm going to commit, and that means a lot of time. Whoa, but I want my Netflix series. And the choices we make every day. And it's not to be down on you guys, because all things are possible for God. But I just think, what things are you holding back from? What things are you not? Are you choosing not to fly? Here we go. Fear is not your identity. So you can let go of that and know that God is. My thing's saying very bad connection, so I'm going to try and move. Is that any better? No, it still says very bad connection. It is impossible. But with God, all things are possible. Here we go. Lord, as I hesitate on the edge, help me trust you, fly. Of the Holy Spirit in you, and may He guide